In this video, I'll be sharing two alternative trade management strategies that I've been testing against all positions taken on the 100K challenge. Welcome back to the Daily Nugget. It's day 7 of 365. And today I'll be looking at what is arguably one of the most overlooked aspects of a trading plan, and that's the management. So pulling up the chart, we're looking at pound JPY short. And yesterday I explained how I currently manage positions. And so upon execution, price consolidates a bit, we drop down to 1R. That's where we then apply the half risk method, which is just reducing our exposure on the current position. We saw then price came up, stopped me out, and that was a 0.25% loss at the time. The second strategy was actually taken from Casper SMC. He calls it the price weighting strategy because you have an ideal target area, and once price gets there, you don't take profit, but you just start trailing your stop very aggressively, as in below or above each 15-minute candle that continues to trade in the direction of your trade. If you want to check that video out, it's on his page. It's Casper SMC. I'm not going to go into too much detail now. In that video, he doesn't speak a lot around when to go break even or how he reduces risk on his trade, and so I've just assumed that halfway towards TP, in this case at 1.5R, we'll apply the break-even method because we need to reduce risk at some point. And so looking at the second stop position, you see price comes down to around the 1.5 area here. We then apply the break-even method before price then comes up and stops us out at break-even. The second trade management strategy, we closed the same position for a break-even. But looking at now the third strategy, which is more of a modification of my current plan, I keep the same principles in that it focuses on reducing risk and taking partial profits, but adjusts the parameters. So instead of applying the half risk method or reducing the exposure at 1R, we only do that at 2R. Break even is then applied at 3R, and for trades with higher R multiple, partials are closed at 4R, but we don't need to worry about that here. We get to 2R, which is when we then apply the break even method. Price consolidates slightly, and then we eventually get down to our TP. And so in this case, would have then closed 3%, same position, 3 different ways we could have managed it, and 3 different outcomes. This was just one example where obviously some strategies worked out better than others. That's not always the case. Remember guys, consistency is the choice you make,